You're gonna what now?
I'll send you my docs file as well.
Don't worry about all that because we're live and we're blessed by God this time.
Shit.
What's happening, people? Welcome to the podcast. My name is, of course, John, and this is...
I can't remember.
You can't remember it, bro. Okay, we're gonna have to get a fucking search and rescue squad on this man's name right now.
Jesus gave me a shout out though. Ask him.
Yeah, as you can see,
Whoa.
we're actually...
Whoa!
What? Why is that happening? Oh god, no.
Oh god.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, we're slow. Fear
Yeah.
not, lads. Fear not. You know, we're actually sponsored by the Catholic Church this week.
God's favourite podcast confirmed.
Yup.
Anya Hertarn Yavgane for Danum Gada Haragane for the whole in law.
You know, I speak Irish and I still don't even know what the fuck this
It's
nigga's
probably
saying.
wrong.
Nah, yeah, to be fair, we do need to get more with religion, that's for sure, because, you know, that's
Get
the
down
only
with
way.
Buddha and the boys.
Buddha and the boys. Buddhism's probably the best religion.
Yeah, do you know, I'm not mad spiritual myself, like, but if it was a life or death situation and I had to pick a religion to be the most likely, then I'd say Buddhism. Like, they don't even teach that you have to believe in this thing, you just need to believe in the truths.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's all about the morals and the story and what they mean and stuff. You're meant to believe that and not the actual story themselves.
It's a stark contrast to Muslimism or
Yeah.
Muslims. Islamic, whatever it's called. I don't know how to like pronoun them or whatever, but like they are fucking. Their religion's kind of is actually based on anger and violence, like or violence.
It depends what way you're interpreting it. Like there's it's.
Oh no, their actual holy book like promotes violence against women and stuff. Like it's crazy. Ever look into it? It's mad. Definitely not hating on the Muslims out there. What's happening, boys? What's the crack, Alec?
Yeah, we need to be careful after the last time we streamed.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, was that episode 5 that happened? Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to you, Sindal. You didn't shoot us off the air. We were busy.
Yeah, we were very busy. You are definitely our biggest fan now.
Yeah.
You've fucking attributed quite a lot of success to our channel.
I think most our subscribers are her subscribers.
Yeah, no, on a percentage base now, I think they are absolutely.
No, I haven't smoked a joint indoors in about a week, I'd say.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck! It's been pretty rainy out, so I'm gonna join you.
Really?
It's been very rainy.
Really?
Out,
I didn't know.
It's been quite fluck. I don't know, but I genuinely I tend to go outside for joints more now as like an activity.
It's nice as a change.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
But when I don't know.
When you're forced into it, man, and it's raining and it's cold, and you're like, oh no. God almighty. But no. I was gonna say something, I fucking lost my train of thought right there.
China, man.
China, do you want to talk about China?
China.
I've been getting very engrossed by China actually lately because like Hong Kong is the main thing, right? But looking at why it's like that was very interesting, right? You know why it's like that?
I actually don't. I just saw the video you sent me of the motorbike running over a lot of protesters.
Oh shit, yeah, man. They're like, yeah, the protests have gotten out of control, man. There was
are they going under control?
There you go. The Chinese are trying to take over control of the whole place because they're Chinese and they're authoritarian or whatever. What is it? They're communists pretty much, aren't they?
Yeah. They kind of cover it up, like, but everyone in
the fact that they
government
covered up Tiananmen Square, like, you know, did you know what that is? Yeah, it was in 1980s or something, man.
Oh wait, shit, is about that when the monk burnt himself?
No, it was when there was a huge protest in China, and they sent in the military as Chinese would.
Yeah.
And a tank captain or pilot or whatever, a tank driver, got taken out of his tank, tied to a bus, and burnt alive.
Fuck.
And like pictures got circulated like way before the internet, man, so shit was intense. And the Chinese government used that as a thing to like basically gun down like hundreds and hundreds of civilians in this place called Tiananmen Square.
It's fair enough, like dirty, filthy, poor people not paying enough taxes.
That is absolutely outrageous, and I cannot believe you've said this. Yeah, look, this place, right? 1989, okay, I'm gonna get a picture of the people getting fucked up.
1989.
Man, the old days, back in my time. I swear to God, I only found out about this like recently, actually. Yeah, look at this shit, man, literally. This was like a public square in fucking China. And the Chinese government to this day say it didn't happen.
Oh, yeah, no, I think that is where... You don't know Rage Against the Machine, do you?
No.
Fucking one of their album covers, this monk setting himself on fire in protest, and I think that is where that picture is from.
Was it effective?
Was it effective?
Yeah, I mean, if it was effective.
Was it a good protest?
If he protests well, like, I mean, fair,
I don't know, he
enough,
made it
like.
onto an album cover, like, so.
Oh yeah, that's pretty effective, man. Yeah, that's fucking making people aware of it, like.
Yeah. Monks are strange.
Monks are among the strangest, but also like I feel like I can relate to them. You know what I mean? Because they're like they are the essence of life.
Do you have a ashtray?
A ashtray?
Yeah.
We can share. Actually, no, that's not possible. But
Look at this.
There's stems in it. Hold on. I have an idea.
Hey, I'm sure I have something in my bag.
Stems in this bigger stem.
Well, I could use this. I don't know. Nah, fuck that.
Okay.
Fuck that. Oh, I could use the.
No.
Sweet. Nice one.
We can leave stems on the table as a reminder to the millions of bags that have probably gone into this at this stage.
The shitty bags that have circulated.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess you can kind of just tell how much you're getting scammed out of it by how fast your stem jar fills up.
Exactly, yeah. I wonder how much it weighs, actually. I've never weighed stems. Let's get Tiananmen Square off the fucking screen before the Chinese come after us. If you, like, speak about it in China, they come after your whole family, like. Yeah, they're proper angry about it.
What if we used a VPN to stream from China and then started chatting shit about it?
Bringing us nicely on to this episode, sponsored by... No. Can't be fucking... I wish we were sponsored by, like...
By China.
China? Yeah, the Chinese government. Or NordVPN.
Oh, yeah. We need to get some sort of sponsor. We literally pay you to sponsor us.
Yeah, we will give you money to sponsor us.
To use your
fucking
name.
problem, like. Absolutely. Yes.
I might actually say it to him, to be honest.
Say it to who?
They shared one of our things before. I totally mute the mic.
I will mute the mic.
I don't want to start mentioning them in case they're not cool with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stop. Yeah, that'd be fucking sick.
But I don't know if. Yeah, that's the thing. After all the heat thereafter happened, I don't know are they going to want to associate with dirty criminals like ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of dirty criminals like ourselves, on Gardaí Síochána, are ye watching? Was that ye waiting for us to go live over by the bus stop?
Gardaí, they definitely have like a remote listening station set up now, and they're just like.
So
that's it now.
I decided I might mention a bit about what happened, but a bit vaguely and detailless.
About what?
About the heat.
The heat?
The heat.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
So, Mandem over here was illegally stopped and searched. Complete violation of my citizens' rights.
You ain't got citizens' rights.
Yeah, I know. So I pulled the whole American chain trigger. I was like, under suspicion of what? Under suspicion of what? And they were just like, come on, boy, cop on. I was like, alright.
Am I being detained?
Yeah. So I was getting questioned, and they were like. Oh yeah, so you're detained now and not arrested. Do you know what the difference is? And I was like, no, will you tell me? And they were like, well, detained means you're allowed to leave at any time. And I was like, oh cool, yeah, I'll just head off there, so if you don't mind, boys. And they were like, well, then we'll arrest you. Like,
see, it's kind of a catch-22, yeah, you don't really have a choice.
Here's how WhatCheif comes into all of this. So I had some marijuanas that for legal purposes, well, it very clearly wasn't, but CBD.
Yeah, it was CBD.
In a tub, and our Taking Over Cork sticker collection was on the tub, and it said WhatCheif Regional HQ on it, which is now in an evidence locker.
This man essentially ratted WhatCheif out by accident.
So as soon as I got out of the Garda station, WhatCheif, after being dead for weeks, all of a sudden got a new follower who looked the bop off one of the shades. So if you're watching, hi.
How's it going, Chief?
We still went live.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna be we did take our stuff off the air for a little bit, but that wasn't why we weren't podcasting.
I don't think they realise what WhatCheif actually is if they're going investigating it. I think
honestly, what is WhatCheif?
I don't know.
It's just a fucking meme, man.
It's a platform for many ideas.
Anyone wants to hit us up if you want some studio time, or we got some studio time.
Yeah, we actually have shitloads to offer, like, but no one cares. Yeah, we realised recently that none of you actually care about us. So
it's more of a time engaging activity. Really.
We got like 6 views on the last one. Oh wait, no, Jesus, we got like 600. What am I on about?
Yeah, no, we got a lot of views
I
on
forgot
the
about
last
that
one.
part.
The last one was kind of fucking, it kind of blew us up a small bit. I still don't quite comprehend it. Like it happened so quick and disappeared so
I'm
quick.
still waiting for the summons. That'll be a mad laugh.
I didn't think
Up in court in America with Frank Buttimer.
She looked like a very sincere lady with that cup of tea in her hand. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, hi guys, it's Thindal.
I honestly, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the lady. Like, she has a corruption in her soul. We doxed
Careful
the fuck
now,
out
we
of
need
her.
to stop talking right now, man.
Yeah.
I think we do.
Well, look, we'll leave her off this time. So you got off easy, motherfucker.
some small little skinny guy, or some
know
big
what?
fat dude.
She was actually almost correct in this.
She just named the 2 classes of people that turn.
Yeah. Like, you're either going to be skinny or fat. Like, there's not really any what? Well, I mean, is there an in between? I don't know if there's an in between. I personally purgatory of fatness.
What's this?
What the
Or are
fuck
we
is
playing
it?
kneecap? Oh,
Yeah, this
yo,
is
leave it on.
kneecap,
Oh,
yeah,
leave it
yeah,
on
yeah.
for the guards watching.
Yeah,
Your
your
sniffer dogs are shite, lads. They fucking are too.
I swear, do they even have like a
They do,
dedicated?
yeah.
Yeah. Do they
Yeah,
have?
yeah.
Are they good? I don't know if they'd be good or not.
I saw one of them before. He showed up at a set. I was just strolling into a session. I was a bit late, and the van just drove right past me, pulled up, and they fucking stuffed out
Did
my
it say like
jocks.
canine on it or what did it say?
No,
yeah?
no, it was just normal fucking one of the smaller
yeah,
paddy
yeah,
wagon
yeah,
looking
yeah.
things. But he just hopped out the back, took one look at me, and I was gone. I fucked
Yeah,
up. Like.
you're a lucky man. You're a lucky man. Doggo would be on you so quick by fuck.
They just let him loose on a session. It was a fucking
Yeah.
gasp.
Here, the amount of fucking evidence you would acquire if you turn the dog onto like some of the sessions I've been a part of, man. Oh my god. Like, I can't even go into detail really about any of it
No.
because none of it actually
No, we
even happened.
can't.
None of it ever really happened legally, right? But I'm talking like the dogs would have probably died, to be honest. Dogs would have definitely died. Dogs would have to be retrained. Their brains would have been fuzz. Other than that, though, the world is burning around us at a rapid pace. It's getting worse and worse. Have you seen the Prince Andrew interview about fucking Epstein? Yeah, man.
I haven't seen the interview, but I know
I watched
he's
nearly
involved.
the entire thing fully. It is an absolute crime
I heard
against. Yeah.
I heard more about Epstein. That's funny. Were we both planning on mentioning Epstein?
I
and
wasn't at the
didn't
start, but I
mention
think
it? Oh, yeah,
subconsciously, yeah.
So I heard a bit of talk on Epstein. Apparently he tried to kill himself twice in prison,
Yeah.
but the first time he failed,
And
the second time they said that the cameras weren't working.
the cameras were never working.
But
the cameras
yeah,
never
like
worked.
but no one asked about whether or not the cameras were working for his first attempted suicide.
Yeah, exactly. Like, were you watching the Joe Rogan?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
You watched the exact same
But,
thing I was watching last night. Yeah.
But the 2 prison guards are getting charged with conspiracy and corruption.
Are they? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Shit,
Okay.
like man, them is alive.
He was going on about the dude he got put into the prison with as well. Like, that's so funny. Like,
Oh, the
stereo-
ex-cop,
like, the ex-cop, fucking
Drug
Italian
dealer,
fella,
big
the wop,
bulk,
the
yeah.
fucking oh man, I wouldn't like that no at all. He fucking, I don't know, man. That Epstein shit is a fucking, it's insane. And the Prince Andrew interview, I really want to pull it up, but it's like 45 minutes long.
Fuck that.
It's insane. The dude, there was someone, I think it was Joe Rogan saying that he has autism or something, or there was some weird shit. I don't know.
Prince Andrew has autism.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But like,
What?
Yeah, I don't know, man. The questioning, you want to absolutely rip them apart, but there was no hiding. Like, she was like, "Did you have sex with?" Who was it? Like the unnamed person, I can't remember.
They wouldn't be able to name him.
Yeah, no, they named him in the fucking interview. Yeah.
Must be 18 now, so.
17.
17
17 at the time.
England,
no,
boy.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
strange.
Yeah. It's very odd. Very odd.
No more sniffing.
Yeah. I do like Kneecap, but
You were chatting so much shit about them.
I know they're not like the best, but like I listen to them in the background.
There's a couple of bad, like Carta's fairly shy.
Characters pretty shit.
That's their only mess on. Tana Baggies are on top of his guy.
Tana Baggies are on top of it. I love it, man. In
They
Sinafrin.
played in the old Loke, and they have a tune called Bouncers, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just shit talking bouncers the whole time.
Stop.
And there was people going up on people's shoulders in the gig, and they all look, and fucking a load of bouncers came in and started ripping them down. The two boys were like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bouncers! Bouncers!" And they just fucking made everyone just get up on, like, the whole place just onto people's shoulders and just start wrecking the camp.
Decent.
That's something I always wanted to do, playing a gig, is just not wreck the gap, but like just go against the venue, like, to start.
Fuck venues, man. Venues
spark up a joint on stage, wait till you're trying to get pulled off stage, keep on smoking, keep on playing. You got the whole crowd there like, no.
That would get you a spot probably in the legendary status hall.
And no gig ever again.
Yeah, no.
Sure, what's his face? Post Malone got fined 10 grand for or 5 grand for sparking up a fag in the 3 Arena on stage.
That's actually not even that bad for someone of his
It's probably
stature,
worth it for him. Like, he's like, oh, I'm dying, but I can't take a break.
Got the publicity for it, like, to reclaim some of those losses, like, to be fair.
Did you see the meme of his reaction to some Björ flashed their tits at him?
Oh, I think I seen something. I don't know. No. You have to send it to me.
Did you see Coolio, boy? Coolio's like Gangsta's Paradise. Coolio. So like, he did a tune with Versatile.
Yeah, he did.
Like what? One of the lines in it is, "Ring send down Compton. You always knew it was gonna happen, but like no one thought it was gonna happen."
One person
like,
asked for that, like. You know
but
I
mean? we had a theory then. So my friend worked for the managers of the place that had Coolio play in Cork. It was church, like. And he was talking to his manager, and they were saying that they booked Coolio for like, their budget is 500 quid, like.
Yeah.
So they booked Coolio for in and around that. So I got Coolio's manager's email address. His name's Jarez Posey. Is his name.
You know the dude's name. That's
I sent him
hilarious.
the widest email ever. Like, "Dear Mr. Posey."
Would you be interested?
Yeah, no, literally, so then we went on to his website and we found that Coolio now does a show called Cooking with Coolio, where he kidnaps people on the street and forces them to learn to cook, how to cook a cheap, decent meal.
Forces or forces?
It's scripted,
okay,
like, but
it's
it's just like,
weird.
Coolio, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah,
You're fucking washed up, like.
The dude needs to retire. Like, does he not have the money to retire? Like,
I don't know. I offered him 500 quid anyway to record a track or to record vocals in his own gaff and send them over to me.
He'll definitely be up for that.
Yeah, like, if he played here for 500 quid, what's stopping going to his home studio and making a track?
more logistically to get here. 500.
I'd say he was doing other stuff as well while he was here, like.
Actually,
But
probably
still
on the way home, stop off in the 3 Arena, like, you know, yeah.
They're going to be playing with Coolio here soon.
Yeah? We'll have to broadcast it. Broadcast it to the nation.
Oh, Sham, we should do a live stream from a gig. That'd be the
How fast
sound.
you trying to get kicked out of a gig?
Nah, you'd be allowed it. Well, you wouldn't. They couldn't stop you.
Couldn't they?
Same as someone pulling out their phone doing a live stream on Facebook, except we've just got
we'll bring the
things.
PC, we get all this gear, we set it up.
A generator.
Set up the bed, all good.
Nah, that'd be sick though. But it'd be so hard with sound and everything, like, you
need like a line in.
You'd need a mic in your throat, like.
Yeah.
Jesus, do you think it exists?
What?
A mic that picks just like a needle
in your throat.
into your throat.
No, definitely. Yeah, sure, that's how those not in your throat, but you know those military like communication things. They strap to your neck.
I know them ones, but
I reckon there's probably an advanced one that's like incognito. Like you can just be talking to the fucking NSA. Just touch your neck and you're like communicating. Like, fuck.
Looking at some fucking corrupt president, like.
Yeah,
and he's just like, what?
I'm actually a full proponent of like BioWare and like stuff implanted and like I love
these fucking the NFC chips in your hand. Yeah. Oh my god.
Sick. Yeah, you can pay with your like bank card. Beep. Done.
Open your door to the house, anything.
Everything.
It's but if you get kidnapped, you're fucked.
Oh, you're genuinely like they'll just chop your finger bit out, like, and you're just done, like, you know what I mean?
But I guess not everyone would have them at the moment, so I guess it's about discretion is the point of it.
That is true. Eventually, though, people will get smart and just like you can scan for NFC on your phone, like. Oh my god, this monster is giving me absolute throat aids. What is your favourite monster? I definitely have to go with the fucking
Original.
the yellow, bro.
I like the original is heavy on the stomach, so I get the kind of fruity ones every now and then to like.
Well, I think I've gotten that one before. It's so pink, man. It's so girly. I'm not. A
Oh,
big
I know,
fan.
it's lovely though. It's really sugary, like it's like sugar.
That's just
and
on
peach.
the one I have is just on the edge of being too sugary, but like I don't know, man. They're so bad for you, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We're all gonna die. Probably gonna die when China invades us all, because it's gonna happen like very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't know what's going on there. Like it's so contained, and like
It's
anything.
not,
could be-
like they're angry about their sea. Okay, they want their sea, and then they're angry about Hong Kong. And
Just in general,
in
like,
general,
just
they're just a fucking
Hong
angry-
Kong.
Yeah, no, they want because they're the British people.
Oh, we're gonna get so much hate. Go
I
on.
actually don't even care, to be honest. Essentially, Britain owned Hong Kong, but then in 1997 gave it back, and then it was kind of flip-flopping between Chinese and whatever, and it just became a big, massive debate, and now the Chinese are angry again.
Fair.
Yeah.
Perfect tune for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to
Must,
chill.
I just want to chill, man.
Keep
You just need to send some rap to the fucking east, and the boys will be chill.
A friend of mine was over in New York and fucking, you know, the stereotype of just fucking rappers going around just going up to people like, hey, take my mixtape, man.
Yeah.
That genuinely does happen.
Is it real,
He came
yeah?
back with about 10 mixtapes, and you
What
know what
the
I was
fuck?
thinking? He hasn't listened to them or used them at all. I was like,
How would you if they're like tapes?
copyright free samples.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
actually,
thinking
yeah.
about just burning them all, the fucking.
But are they like tapes or like what are they?
No, they're CDs, like burnt
Okay,
CDs,
yeah,
just
yeah.
not even designed right, just, you know, the little packs
Here
of
you
60
go, like,
CDs.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah,
man?
I
I
might
didn't think
burn
that
them
still
and
happened,
just
like,
steal everything.
that I think someone may get so. I said no. No one's gonna know. Actually, yeah, just do it. Just fucking absolutely.
It was some random fiend from the hood just walking up to him like,
Like,
hey, take my
Unless
mixtape,
he
man.
got famous and he happened to like your shit. Like,
Eazy-E's son or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Get the whole fucking crib after you.
Oh wait, no, Eazy-E got them AIDS before he could do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, no, son.
Easy.
Well, he did.
He's not Easy anymore. He's just
It's Easy
E.
D.
What?
Easy D. Simultaneous dead
Did you
air.
hear about what happened up the country?
What?
So there was a murder in a prison. I can't remember what the prison was called,
Oh.
but someone was arrested from the prison on suspicion of murder and brought to a Garda station to be processed.
What?
And then sent, like, they just arrested him as if it was normal just to be brought back to prison. Like, I understand that they kind of have to do it because of policy and everything, but
Yeah.
oh my god,
That's
come on,
absolutely
like,
ridiculous.
the fiend just got a free day out, like a little bit of a trip before he goes back in for a
I'll
little
just
while.
get a bit of shopping there now before I head back in. Get some Gucci slides, like, you know what I mean?
If you were dealing with prison guards for ages, I'd say it'd be grand to deal with the shades for a little while. It genuinely would be a holiday, like.
I don't know actually. I think the prison guards are more like they're not as trained as the shades, are they? I don't know.
Oh, I wouldn't. They'd be trained in different aspects, but I'd say physically they'd be as trained.
I'm sure like actually no, I'm sure the military like do a rotating thing as well where you go on like prison duty and you have to like work in a prison.
Fair.
And that would be a dose if it was prison people that were fucking minding it.
I kind of think our army would be a little way more chilled than the guards. Generally, our army are pretty chill. Like fucking, I don't know if you remember when the floods came into when there was
Oh
crazy
yeah, but they'd be
floods.
chill. But
We
then
had
when they're
martial law in Cork, like, and fucking, we're strolling past them smoking joints and everything. And they were literally the enforcers of the law at the time. Cause sorry, it wasn't the flooding. It was when the shades went on strike for 12 hours.
fuck, yeah.
It was maybe 2-3 years ago. But yeah,
That's
fucking
mad.
army just in full swing
Like,
around
I don't
town.
think they'd give a fuck about smoking though, to be fair. Like,
That's
yeah,
how-
yeah. But if you were on prison duty, I'd say they'd
Well,
be
yeah.
absolute dickheads, like, you know what I mean? Then again, you fucking deserve it. If you're inside prison, you fucking, I'm joking. Unless they're very hateful.
Don't be saying that to me, boy.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Patreon only content starts now.
Yeah, we gotta get some donations going for this man
gosh.
when he gets released.
Oh yeah, no. So it's €100 for free legal aid. Oh, Do you know the fundraising barn?
It says WhatCheif for church funding currently.
Can you do a second one?
I can.
Can you set one to my free legal aid fund?
It's supposed to be free, my guy.
Yeah, no, there's still €100 charge.
That's so stupid.
As opposed to 10 grand Dodge, you know, or 8 or whatever.
I don't know how much.
Frank Buttermer, here I come.
Dude, I had a guy called. What was his name? Diarmuid Kelleher was his name. And he genuinely came into the courtroom, and I thought he was up for something. Like, he just looked like a homeless guy or something. He had like a trench coat on, and his hair was all mad. And he stood up and walked up, and he took off this trench coat, and he had like this flawless suit on underneath, like absolutely pristine, looked like a proper. But then his face just looked like a homeless guy. Weird, man. I was like, oh, this is my guy. Went up, and of course he thought I hated court, man. Even though I was only in there like twice for the most minor shit. You're waiting for everything, boy. You're waiting like for 50 more people to go ahead of you, boy. It's a stupid
I'd
system.
say it'd be a laugh just watching the cases for a while though.
Oh, some of the cases were insane. Some of them were actually hilarious. I won't repeat them for GDPR, but like, you know what I mean? There was some funny shit.
A friend of mine was up in court, and he said every time he was there, there's this other guy we know, other nameless person who's just born without a name, you know yourself.
Usually.
But he was up for like, do you know the way it's on like a big screen with the names and when they're going in and stuff.
Yeah.
He was just there listed like 6 or 7 times in a row.
Stop.
Like nearly every time he was there, and he was
charges.
just never there, not
No?
once.
Oh,
But we'd
stop.
still see him strolling around town at 1 in the
I
morning
bunked court
drinking a can.
once. I bunked court once, and they sent the shades to my gaff.
Yeah, bench warrant straight
They
away.
were very,
but
very
it's-
unhappy with
yeah,
that.
it's stupid.
I just woke up late, like I was just.
I swear.
I woke up at like 20 past 10. I was meant to be in for half 10. I was like, just not go. I'll just not wake up. Like, an hour and a half later, my mum woke me up. Sean, turn the cat.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it affects your case as well, like, you know.
Yeah, man.
Because then when you go back there, like,
I got probation when I
story.
shouldn't even have gotten probation.
Yeah, there you
know
go.
what I mean? But I went to one probation meeting, and there she was like, "You're actually not even an issue. Get out of here." You know what I mean? You're not
Get
coming
out of my
back.
face.
Yeah, you're not actually worth the time of the prosecution. Like, you know what I mean? Get out of here.
Oh, your friends, boy. They told me fuck off.
My friends.
Your friends.
Oh, my friends. Yeah,
Your
my
friends
friends.
there.
Yeah. They're not my fucking friends, but they're kind of my friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go for burn them down, man. Just to use the inside
Jesus, boy.
information. Just, yeah.
Can you not? I meant to send you they said they replied to me at 12 at night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
and told me that I didn't get accepted for the job. I should probably give a
Very
bit of
weird.
context. I went for a job.
Good context, my guy. Good context.
Yeah, they emailed me at 12 at night saying, please look at this letter for your records. And I was
I've
like,
been
oh.
emailed at like 3 in the morning about my payroll and shit, like, so, you know.
Payroll does come through, the system kind of sets it automatically every now and do you mean your actual pay slip?
No, just like the payroll department has emailed me about an issue that I had.
Jesus, yeah, I'd say they'd be pulling serious night shifts in there.
Oh, hereby night, sure, it's 24, and like.
Even
I think the
HR?
company, like, there's always someone doing something, like, you know what I mean? There's always someone responsible for
Night
every
shift
aspect.
HR guard.
Well, like, it'll be passed on to like the roster duty manager or whatever it is, like, because there's like different shit going on at different times of the day. But like, I don't like it. It's a bad structure because nothing gets fucking done, man. Honest, I've been waiting for a pair of pants for 4.5 weeks. 4.5 weeks. I've gotten onto HR. I've gotten onto my fucking manager. I've gotten onto the supervisor.
HR, John's strolling around in his underwear.
That is literally like there's a form you fill out for like trousers, right? And I've put in a fucking form for trousers, and it's not happening.
That's what you get now for not going in your uniform.
Yeah, no, well, now I'm just not going in my uniform. I have one trouser, so I can only wear it like a maximum of 3 days on the trot. So I'm wearing black pants the rest of the fucking week. Fuck that, man.
Oh, John.
Echo.
Echo.
Yeah, but because it's in sync, it shouldn't actually. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Oh, I don't know.
It's pretty bad, like. The only way to
God.
know, the only way to know is to quickly. You say something there now.
Bree. Breathe.
Everything's so hard with this stupid laptop, man.
Breathe. Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually
it's all
G.
good.
It's G as fuck. Although now
Ooh, that's actually nice and clean.
yeah, it's
Ooh.
good. Yeah.
That's
I
very
was working
nice.
on it while like I had literally from like 12 o'clock. I had everything set up from like 12 o'clock, ready to go. Fuck's sake.
God, yeah, even this shitty little mic doesn't sound too bad at all.
It doesn't once it's actually like tuned. Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna buy
Shit.
some amount of gear when I'm like, you know, no, you know,
But
but
man,
you know
I
what
like
I mean.
gear. I like
But
gear
as soon
too.
as I get my pay slip, that's actually gonna be my pay slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was on eBay, but I started like bidding for things with money I didn't even have in my account or
eBay
anything.
is such trash
No,
though.
here, I nearly got a decent DSLR for 50 quid.
Although actually for stuff like that, eBay is the way
like
to go. Like,
it was
actually,
ridiculous. I started freaking then because it was the last like 3 minutes and I had the winning bid. And I was like, I don't have this money. I don't have this
How
money.
much did you need?
It was like 53 and like 25 shipping.
Oh my god.
But like
that
people
would've
were
been
like
delayed.
auto bidding and shit. But yeah, nah, Jesus, I'd love to just sit down like 1 in the morning with a giant and a hefty pay slip in my account and just find all the bids that are about to close and just till about 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Watching you get like some.
It's like Wish
trash.
but sport.
Sport Wish. Sport AliExpress. I just love Amazon, man. It's consistently decent. It's not great.
Oh, it is, but
It's not
when you want to get them decent, like ridiculous steals of prices, like.
Yeah.
But for stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else, yes, it's spot on if you need something specific. But eBay isn't something you want to go looking for something specifically on. Like you have a scroll around and see what's like closing soon, and just auto bid.
Oh, yeah, give me all this loot. Yeah, fucking is eBay. You can only have like one thing in your cart as well. Like you can't. There is no cart. Yeah, no, yeah.
No, you can add things to like current bids and stuff. I just haven't looked at it there.
If you were gonna, but buy now stuff. If you click on buy now, you can only have you can only order one.
Oh, until it's delivered.
Yeah. No, you can order it and then order another thing and then.
Oh, you can't do it all in one.
Just, it's fucking stupid.
That's grand. It just takes a little longer, like.
No, I don't actually rate that at all. Like, not a chance.
Please change this tune.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know. Can you take it out, please?
It's such a
Someone tell me where the weed is. Like no one tell anyone where the weed is.
See, that's come on a couple of times as I've been cycling to get a bag. It's the funniest thing ever. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's a banger.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I found this one morning at 4 in the morning, opening up down below. It was pretty good. Oh God.
Oh yeah, here, by like. Do you know the way Ireland spent the last like 12, 15 years, like probably its entire time, just being like, there's no jobs, no one can do anything, or just like, but like, I'm sorry, like, but there's a lot of jobs. There's a shitload. The people who are saying that there's no jobs are the people who had really good jobs in the past, and realistically, yeah, the quality of work has lowered a good bit. But the people who are saying that there aren't any jobs are the people who don't want to go and work a job that's maybe below what they feel was their status of job.
Yeah.
Like you can fucking apply for.
I want to be a paramedic, my guy. I'm trying to fucking. I've after looking into all that shit. Like,
that reminds me of something. Actually, fucking. I couldn't tell you the shitty iPhone stuff, but I was watching paramedics with the NHS last night. Guess what they have on their chest? A fucking gimbal with a GoPro on their shoulder.
I've seen it, yeah, they have like a full on. No, it's not a gimbal, it's just a big camera, babe.
No, it genuinely is. I saw, like, when they were driving, it was all loose and it was flapping around, and I saw the fiend, like, smack it, and he didn't give a fuck. I was like, but then when they were, like, treating a patient, it was, like, locked onto him and, like, moving around and everything, like, it was a proper, like, mini shoulder-mounted gimbal.
That's pretty cool.
Actually, I'm gonna see a price on them, but it'd be fucking class.
The chest-mounted gimbals are fucking unbelievable, man.
Didn't you do your own fucking improv?
I made one, but yeah, it was so fucking bad, man. It was like a 10-ton weight.
Cast.
Oh, it worked to a certain extent, but it was not a good time investment at all. Like, Jesus, Mickey. I really want to fucking get one of those like proper nice DSLR gimbals. But
Shoulder-
fucking
Shoulder mounted machine gun.
oh, I will purchase one of them, please.
Don't be saying that by the shade you're watching.
Yeah, no,
We
the
genuinely
FBI
full well could have
Listen,
a
if
member
the
of
Gardaí are watching, you can actually ram one. You can ram the stream, clean up your shit piece, to be honest, because this is a free state, and Chucky Garlaw. Here, we're definitely getting the 6 counties back, like, next year.
€125, boy. It's not bad at all.
Say what now?
3-axis wearable gimbal for action cameras, 126.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might get that.
I'll send you a link there.
Yup.
We've
We've kind of fallen out of the video creation fucking sphere.
Am I? Oh shit! Yeah. See, this
Oh
is the
no,
problem.
no! I meant like making YouTube videos and stuff. Like, you're in frame, my guy. You're all good.
Here, I have a YouTube now.
Oh, you have a YouTube, yeah?
I do.
Ooh, we gotta promote it.
/ Kirby Mac.
Kirby. Oh, is that what I seen in the chat earlier? Was that you? Was that fucking? Oh, you're back, boys. Hype. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, don't say. No, that was one of our loyal fans.
We have no fans.
I do a lot of that. Yeah, most of the accounts you see commenting, like,
Do
giving
we have anyone? I
genuine.
haven't even checked if we have people watch.
We probably
no,
don't.
we don't. Negative. That's okay though.
Did we have one viewer this entire time?
I seen it at 3 one time,
Ooh!
but that was like that was at the start, and now it's gone.
Mad!
Mad stats, my guys. Holy
Probably
shit.
Sindal, a lawyer, and her husband.
Yeah, no, all the boys just watching around. No, they'd only log on off.
Oh, and a
IP,
guard.
I'd say. Oh, and the guards, yeah. Look, at least they're watching, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if we can't get any positive attention, what if we make enough negative attention that people want to see it for...
How does that work? We're not Eminem, man. Yeah, no, I don't think we can create enough negative attention unless we were to like.
Shoulder rig support, 105.
That's not too bad. We'd have to like kidnap someone and like execute them on stream to be able to garner enough.
Oh, that'd be gas.
That'd be.
Okay, first patron gets to be murdered on stream.
Yeah. If you patron, it's like the higher tiers. What is it, like $9.99 or something? We will
No,
kidnap
at least
you.
15 for a good killing.
That's the sponsorship spot. Yeah, we'll sponsor you by putting your head like here, and you can live here on the stream forever. I said, for legal reasons, this is all a
forever.
joke, like, it's
Even when we're offline, like, you can just
Yeah,
stay there.
that'd be
Just have a
rough,
24-hour stream in your face there.
just
for 15.
constant. What's those like fucking streams? Do you know you can log into like IP cameras around the world, like
Oh
security
yeah, they're
cameras?
cool.
It's fucking crazy, but you can just like
You
leave
see
them-
someone
leave
meant to
them
shit
running.
on them sometimes.
Yeah, man, you see some goats sometimes too. If you log into like China, you see a lot of goats. I don't know why. People seem to have a lot of cameras on their goats, like.
On
There
their
we are.
ghosts.
Like no, like they just
Oh,
have
like,
like
oh,
cameras
yeah.
watching like their goats.
Not a chest-mounted gimbal on the
Imagine a
ghost.
herd of goats with fucking just chest mounted
Think you can
cameras.
get animal gimbals?
Absolutely. yeah.
Animal mounted.
We're living in the 21st century,
no.
my friend.
Gimbal mounted. Would it be a gimbal mounted animal or an animal mounted gimbal? This is really hard.
An animal mounted gimbal, Kirby, obviously,
Oh,
because
yeah.
a gimbal mounted animal.
I
Like,
don't know, man. I'm really fucking stoned.
We'll have fun with
I've gotten
this.
some tolerance break recently, but
yeah,
ever
tolerance
since
from the CBD.
ever since you took my CBD,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even get skins for about 3 days. Like, they actually cursed me.
What you mean? You got a curse of the banshee upon thee for fucking
I got a
losing your
curse of the
CBD.
weed banshee.
Curse.
Like everything weed related was just gone.
Scooby Doo and the curse of the weed banshee. Really?
Is that
Those
cute?
Scooby Doo movies have to be some of the best that were ever made. Those OG Scooby Doo. I had them on DVD. Not DVD.
Did you ever have
video.
the Game Boy game?
Negative. I had no
had a
Game Boy.
Game
I had a
Boy Color.
DS. That was my first ever thing. Was a DS. And then PS 1, 2, 3, and 4 and whatnot.
Animal mounted gimbal. Oh, yeah, it's on a ghost. Oh no, that's a
fucking
dog. That's a dog.
whatever
sorry.
though.
But
send that
yeah,
to
no,
me.
it exists.
I mean, if it exists on a dog, it'll exist on a fucking goat. Handy enough. Like.
Gimbal stabilized dog camera.
That is ridiculous. Why would you need to gimbal your dog? Like,
No, it'd make sick footage. To be
it
fair.
would actually, to be honest.
Um,
Get some like dramatic tracking shots of your dog following you.
There's a picture of your gimbal here.
Yeah.
with it.
My one was the
I'd say
absolute
you could-
cheapest gimbal that you could possibly purchase.
Yeah,
was
I
like
saw ones
80
for
euro.
similar prices. I want to check out the Wish ones actually.
No, you don't. You
It'd be worth
absolutely
it
do
for a
not.
tenner, like even if
Oh,
it
a tenner, I
just use it
suppose, actually,
use it
yeah.
as a tripod, if anything afterwards.
That's true.
like.
We still need to get an actual tripod,
Oh
like,
yeah,
because
Jesus, don't
like,
talk to me.
God Almighty, that fucking tripod got broken apart, man.
I still
God.
have the remote.
You have the remote. Have you
Yeah.
found the fucking phone mount?
So it's got the black bit at the top, but not the bit that screws into it. So not
That's
the
okay.
bit that actually encases the phone.
That's not okay. So we have to buy a new one.
But we
Uh,
have the remote and a Rika drink.
I think I have another remote, like a small little remote, from another tripod that I had.
Well,
I don't
that's
know, like
handy with our already owning
black
a remote.
tripods. Yeah. Now we have two remotes. As well as the remote came with that. I haven't used that GoPro I bought in ages either, but holy shit, man, it's just been like gathering dust up on my desk.
Yeah, I bought one when I was like 18, and I used it like once on my birthday, and I never touched it since.
Yeah.
I brought it. Yeah, it's like not. We need to make use of it somehow.
See, once the weather gets better, man, we're gonna fucking. I'm taking absolute leg on the backpack and then fucking like going like camping and shit, but it's gonna be decent.
That reminds me, we need to actually make a plan for this festival season.
Yeah.
Are we hitting it hard? Like,
Probably not. Probably not.
are
gonna
you
go
still
on,
bad? Like,
yeah,
there's
still
another
bad
like
for me,
6-7 months till we start. Like,
To be fair, like I'm planning like a lot of journeys over the summer,
but if you
And
can
I'm
do
gonna
it
be
for
working a
now,
lot.
oh, you have to get time off.
and
for
I'm
things,
literally I don't have any time off whatsoever.
yeah,
Like yeah.
Fair.
So any time off I do have, I'm gonna try and like reserve.
Well, I will.
Yeah, we'll have our fucking on the ground correspondent here, fucking absolutely ready.
On my own in a cubicle at some random
No, we need to
festival.
get a third
scared.
team member who will come. We need. We're gonna recruit a third team member to go
yeah.
with you. and
Oh,
we're
I know
fucking-
exactly who.
Yeah.
Tester kits.
Oh, stop!
Right,
That's
kid.
actually true. Yeah, yo, Carl, I need to Snapchat him.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask him something actually.
I did Snapchat him earlier, but
Mute the mic. Mute the mic. I want to say something
Mute
to
the
him.
mic. Roger that. Roger. We do apologise for that interruption in broadcast, but bro, you need to see this shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
That is the trippiest shit ever, man. Oh my god. Will you send that to me as a file?
I saved it, man. Don't worry, man.
Play that at my funeral, please.
You fucking being. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I need to
jeez.
send that. We do apologise.
Yeah, I
friends.
wish we could disclose it, but
Yeah,
we
we
can't.
cannot. It's just too funny, man. Oh
Well,
my
higher
God.
tier patron, maybe. If it encourages the shades to give us money, or yeah, how about this, boys? No, it's not even gonna stay.
Nah, man, I can't do it, man. This hurts me in the face. Man. Like, oh my god.
Was that an effect or was it the light?
No, that was just the lighting. Yeah, no effects.
Oh, if only it was like that in the stream.
Oh yeah, no, that's why the fucking these fellas here. I changed all the batteries before we started. Jesus, the amount of batteries these things ate. 3, 6, 9, 11.
I'd say this room takes up 3/4 of the electricity bill.
Absolutely, boy. That computer alone is like 500 fucking watts.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ, boy.
Per
And the
watt?
laptop, then your laptop, then this.
Per watt.
What?
500 watts per watt.
What?
As in like
what?
per minute or per watt?
Oh, it's just it draws 500 watts the power supply at pretty much at max capacity. If I'm gaming or streaming now or something, it'll be fucking drawing 450, 500 watts. I think I'm not too sure. But,
You're off your game.
You're off your game.
I know.
Yeah, we had a friend get some absolutely like just gnarly looking yolks the other day, right? They're fucking yellow hundreds. Did I tell you about this?
Oh Jesus! Even the name sounds bad.
Yellow hundreds, like, and
Get away from me.
you were like get him
God,
on
no.
the stream. You were like get him on the stream. And
Oh,
fucking,
is that
yeah.
Oh yeah, me gas slaps someone on
Sham-
buzzing. Like
we just have
just
him,
say
like, in
nothing
the
to no
corner,
one about
yeah.
it. The
Yeah.
fact that he's buzzing. It's like,
Have-
oh yeah.
Just here, I told him about the plan, and he was like, "There's no amount of money on this earth that would get him into a room with a camera live streaming him buzzing."
But is there an amount of yolks?
Very possibly, actually. Yeah.
I'd say 2, if they're dirty enough.
It was 2 of them. That was how many he was planning. He asked me to come take him with them, and I was like, no, because I haven't taken Class A's in quite a significant Class A's. I haven't had them in quite some time, like, so, you know, I'm not really trying to break that streak.
Yellow class.
I think what he meant was like come trip sit him pretty much, like.
Yeah.
I want to trip sit someone on ayahuasca. That'd be a fun experience.
No, like you're not a spiritual guide, like.
Well,
no.
yeah, that is true. You probably send them off into a spiral of darkness.
Literally, you just be like, you're like, no, I don't think there's anything you could possibly say that wouldn't set them off into a bad one.
Absolutely, unless you start you have to do the chants, like, do you know what I mean?
Yo. That probably sounds so weird through the lapel mic.
Actually,
to
yeah.
beat my chest.
Stuff. Percussion. Ayahuasca is a very interesting thing.
Oh,
when you
Jesus,
think
we've
about
got
it,
3
right?
viewers. Ah!
Madness. I genuinely think 2 of them are me and 1 of them's you.
Yeah, I know, I don't have it open.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, think about it, right? Ayahuasca. The Amazonians were very, very intelligent people.
Oh my God.
Because, first of all, DMT naturally, as it occurs in nature, isn't available to the body if you eat it, right? You can't like digest it and have it affect you, right? So what they did was they made ayahuasca. They got another plant with a mono something or other inhibitor, which then allows the DMT to be absorbed in your body, and you drink it and you get fucked, right? And it's mad because it's literally like they had scientists before science existed, like, because the Amazonians go back like 3,000 years or something, isn't it? Like fucking millennia, bro. Joe Rogan.
Sorry, my mind went blank there. I hate it when people ring me when I'm fucking just sitting here trying to
It's actually a fucking mind war.
It wasn't even a number I had saved, so like, yeah. If you're watching Soz, I can't
apologies.
answer.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
We're being commissioned by the British Broadcasting Company.
Imagine.
That it doesn't. No,
Yes.
it wouldn't. We'd have to censor ourselves to fuck.
We got Steve Coogan up in this shit. Oh my god, did you see the video of him on some fucking English talk show? He came out in some Irish character of his, and he came out and he just sang "Come Out Ye Black and Tans" on public British television. Yeah.
What an absolute
Oh, it's the funniest thing ever.
That's beautiful. That is actually worthy of recognition, I think. Tonight.
Oh yeah. Do you want to draw it up there? It's only like a minute long. We've been having a lot of kneecap going on.
Yeah, it's kind of mad actually.
It's kind of annoying.
Shuffle. It's on shuffle, so it shouldn't be.
I'll just chill.
What are we looking for?
Steve Coogan, "Come Out Your Black and Hands" will probably just come out then. Or come out. Come out.
She black in hands.
First one, yeah. Literally, like, this is their equivalent to the Late Late Show now, like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Big it up a bit, I think.
Boys. Is he British, this man here?
Yeah, he is. He's a comedian.
Men are fucking... Damn, get these men a medal. How does that go down in the media?
My cough.
Yeah. That's gonna be a fun edit. No, how the fuck did that actually... like, I suppose nobody really gave a fuck.
Yeah,
actually,
like the Brits know they deserve a bashing at this stage.
Yeah, they've caused quite a lot of issues in the
Oh,
world.
I'm so sorry. Mute my mic.
Okay. Oh god. All the beans. The beans are being held. Bang. I think that came through mine, bro. That was fucking rough. Yo, can we get a medic in the fucking house, please?
Please
You're back
cut
on
that
the
out.
No, that's not being cut out. Welcome to nature, people. Nat Geo.
I really hope I don't know the 3 people watching.
Yeah, us, me,
Oh
and
yeah,
him.
and the shades. Oh yeah. Not
You
too
already
bad.
know you've got a bare fucking Wade cough, so it's okay.
Oh no, I'm just dying sick to be honest.
Have you got an illness, yeah?
I don't know. I think so. Probably. I'm all
Fuck's sake, boy.
Do you have sellotape hanging off of sellotape to hold up the
Yeah, man. Welcome to, like, ingenuity.
flash
man.
up camera 2, mobile
Yeah.
camera 2?
Mobile camera 2 Ignite.
Like I've seen sellotape on other things, but
Where the
like
fuck
I've
is
never
it?
seen sellotape on sellotape
Yo,
action.
this camera angle does not exist. This was earlier.
What the
This
fuck?
was when it was daylight,
Is there
right?
anything there? Are you sure?
No,
Oh,
this is
yeah,
that's
yeah.
literally my legs earlier when I was like setting up the camera. Hold on, properties. We need to stop that and then activate once again.
Nah.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
have faith, Padawan.
Oh.
What were we looking at
Oh.
again? Oh yeah,
Oh. That's
I
a
mean-
nippy little camera, but
it's pretty fucking nifty, alright.
no, it's intimidating.
We're just gonna leave it here.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we get a nice angle here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake.
Alright, let's get rid of that. I'll just like, I'll spring the
Dramatically
trap
switch
randomly.
between the two.
Yeah. It's like a Kirby camera.
Whenever the ADHD starts kicking in, it's like,
Yeah, we had to get rid of camera 2 for the lighting effects, essentially.
crazy the sacrifices you have to make in this hard world.
I mean, it's very much a first world problem. People are asking me as well how to set up podcasts and start doing all this stuff, and I'm like,
fuck. We're still trying to figure it out, like.
I haven't streamed in like fucking 2 months. What you mean? Brian, shout out to you if you're watching. I hope he said he's trying to set up a podcast himself.
What?
One of my homies. He's trying to make a podcast also, which would be fucking hilarious.
Oh.
We could like promote the local community with podcasts. Be fucking great. Or we'd have competition, one or the other.
Oh,
I mean,
that reminds me, I need to whop onto Reddit.
Reddit.
Yeah, I told you earlier why I'm not going to say it on stream because it's kind of disgraceful. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think
That's-
I mentioned it to you.
I may have forgotten, but I don't really care, to be
Mute
honest.
oh fuck, I didn't. Yeah,
Corruption.
mute the mic.
Mute the mic.
Mute the
Okay.
mic.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, we have a reply.
Yeah. I remember now. Yeah, that's a very good idea though, because we get some like benefits, you know.
Yeah. Oh, we got a reply. Yeah.
Sick.
It just says marketing.
I'm interested. You know what I mean? Marketing's definitely something that you do not need to study. I think,
Oh
to be
well,
good at, right?
you'd need an idea of it and then go study it to like put actual terms to what you're thinking.
Maybe
of, like.
actually, yeah. But I think if you have enough persistence and
Oh,
Mhm.
someone said hello, Praddies, wagwan. What's the crack, lads? Oh, I
Oh.
wonder if there. Yeah, what's the story, boys?
What, someone in our chat, was it?
Nah, it's on Reddit. I'm trying
Oh.
to recruit people.
Recruit for the nation. We got an army to fucking feed here. You know what I mean? You know, this camera could be fucking used for all sorts of purposes, man.
Oh yeah.
I genuinely... Hang on there now. Can we put him up here? Sorry for the disorientation, people. Oh, stop. Oh, God.
Jesus.
That's it. That's
Oh.
camera 2. That's what it's
Looks like the kind of camera they had on me in the fucking Garda station, but That angle,
And now you
like.
tell me what you seen, young
No,
man.
no, we'll stop right now, I swear. But there's a camera still recording above me, like, so.
Alright, you are
shut the
free to
fuck
go.
up.
You are free to go. Imagine if all you needed, right, when personal like implants and stuff become actually, like we were saying earlier, like fully integrated, I'd say you won't be able to get away with like police brutality and like all this shit, because you could just have it like a camera in your fucking forehead or something, like just
Google glasses, boy. Whatever
Google
happened
forehead,
to them?
man. Oh yeah, man.
Google
forehead, bro. Guaranteed.
Google prefrontal cortex.
Literally, I guarantee that Google will start offering
Brains.
body parts and whatnot.
The Google brain.
Just a way to like, there's videos on YouTube of amateur scientists and stuff and chemists turning grapes into flesh using, because what you can do, because grapes are designed in a certain way that you can.
Can they turn a grape into wine?
Probably, because it's a grape.
God's favorite podcast.
God's favorite podcast. Shout out to the boys upstairs. You know, Arna, her tar, fucking Nav.
Arna, her tar, Nav, gna for Danum, gna.
What does that actually translate to? Well, our Father who art in heaven.
Hello, but wait, let's just not
Let's
start
not do
saying
that,
prayers.
yeah.
That's true.
Can we do like an upside down fucking like swastika with our hands or something?
No.
Just to, like, no?
No, we can't. What the fuck, John?
We're not in Germany, man. We have free speech, man. We can do whatever we want.
It's not that free.
I think I can say Heil Hitler without any repercussions.
I don't know, like, we took the piss out of someone's hair the last day and it was interpreted as
Actually,
racist.
yeah.
Like.
If we go by, like, statistics and, like, incremental increases in the response, you know, like, we're not heading down the right path for... I'm not heading down the right path for a good, you know what I mean? Words, bro.
Yeah.
So on a lighter note, right?
Onmeth.com.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Onmeth.com.
Refresh my memory.
So...
It's like a fucking community or something.
Onmeth.com is a website set up by South Dakota, I think, and it's a prevention, drug safety, blah blah. But it is literally called Onmeth.com.
I think their slogan includes the line "Meth,
we're on it." Literally, I'll read out their bio there. It's ridiculous.
I seen it on like
Joe Rogan, we're
yeah.
Totally just like,
absolutely.
Saz kid.
Bro,
feel free to sue us. We'll get promo.
I don't know if Joe would sue us.
South Dakota has a problem. There isn't a single solution because meth is widespread, but we can approach it from different angles so it doesn't take over our counties, towns, neighborhoods. Let's work together, meth. We're on it.
Wait, work
together. Dot meth.
Okay, I was
dot.
Like, work
we're
together,
on
meth.
it. Yeah, no, I just kind of did it for comedic value.
What did they like? I'm just going to reiterate what Joe probably said on the podcast, is that like the fact that something like that can get through and be considered a good idea is proof to the fact that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing anywhere at any time. Nobody knows what's going on.
What the fuck?
How the fuck?
John.
What's up, bro?
I just spotted a sticker that says execution is everything.
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know, it's just on my headphone box. I found it in work. It's feel it. It's a nice feeling sticker.
Oh.
It's got a nice feel of it. Meh.
Fucking
Never
McAfee.
McAfee. McAfee.
So McAfee antivirus, that nice little logo in your computer is
virus,
again
pretty much.
yeah, it is running for president. John McAfee. So we touched into it a little bit the last time, but fucking I found some really funny shit that he said. Like I actually want him to be president so bad. Like it doesn't affect me at all. Like, but
I'd absolutely vote for him.
So
he's so out there. Like he's
got it spot on. Like listen to this. I see no difference between Democrats and Republicans, or extreme right and extreme left. Both are narrow, dismissive, pedantic, bigoted, power-hungry, and self-serving. They should join forces. They are one body wearing two different brands of stupid.
Wow.
Like his whole
Strong
point
words.
is that he's running as a libertarian, so he wants to take the power from the seat essentially by taking the seat and doing nothing with it. Like it's
I'm just sitting there pretty much waiting it out.
well, not like literally sitting there, like, but making no decisions on
Gets in
things. Just
presidency, just sits there across the
yeah.
sides. Like, I'm
But
not
he
doing
also
shit.
he also says Bitcoin is going to reach 1 million by 2020, and if it doesn't, then I'll eat my dick. It is
Listen, right, if it fucking does, we're gonna be millionaires essentially.
with
So
your like 1 millionth of a Bitcoin.
I wonder how much you'd actually need to invest to make any sort of sizable difference.
If it goes to 1 million, then fuck all, man. About 500 quid, you can
Yeah.
fucking come out with maybe a
Couple
couple
of
of hundred grand.
Yeah. No, not a couple of 100 grand, maybe 50 grand.
100 grand.
Nah, no way. Maybe 50 G's, most.
50 G. Alright. Like,
Wink, wink.
oh, shut up.
Nah, Bitcoin. I was looking at this other one, Ripple, that's set to hit like $5 in the next couple of years. It's at 20 cent right now.
Have you seen shitcoin?
Shitcoin.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
It's pretty good, yeah. It's
It's pretty good, man.
so it's based off the world stock of filtered shit from the sewers.
What?
So you invest in people's shit. It's basically like normal consumerism, like. But
Actually, yeah.
nah, I'm completely taking the piss.
So you can invest in shite that's coming out of the sewers.
I think so, yeah. We could definitely try. Do you have a really big net?
I'll be down.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a fishing net downstairs. It's like roughly
Cool.
that diameter.
Like, I'll genuinely give you a share for like 40 grand.
Fucking 35, man, or no deal.
They'll be worth about 10 grand next year, I swear.
No,
You'll be
no.
low.
Listen, man, I gotta go buy wellies and stuff, like, you know what I mean? I need to put an investment up front.
Mm.
Yeah. So, 35 G's done. Deal
Sorted. I
Witness.
think I might have my own stock on me at the moment, actually.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna stop, man.
I actually didn't get
Stop
that
right
one,
now.
but we'll let that float away into the abyss.
Float away. No, this needs.
No, I didn't get it. Oh,
Ah.
God, no. I think what's going on. Look, let's pretend this didn't exist. Let's delete the podcast before anyone sees it.
Yeah, just WhatCheif is off the air completely.
Yeah.
This
Delete,
never happened.
delete all. Control Alt, delete System 32. I tried to delete System 32 one time and the computer didn't.
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
no.
Let you, it doesn't let you.
Yeah.
It's like, no, stop. You're not meant to do
Please,
this,
no,
like.
don't hurt me.
Well, if you actually needed a boot drive, well, this fucker nearly broke his laptop on the way here. If you needed a boot drive, actually have a boot drive.
It's the biggest trek in the world. You know, I had an old PC before, and fucking, it doesn't happen anymore, thankfully. But if you know, computers developing and whatnot. But if it only happened once, because we learnt afterwards, obviously. But I booted the computer with my phone plugged into it, and I tried to boot off the OS on the phone, and then it couldn't find the operating system at all, and we had to boot it off a boot disk. You know, when it was
What?
unplugged, it's just. Yeah.
What? How did that even happen, to be honest, lads?
It was just
Like,
an old shitty PC in the first. Oh, well, do you know, it must. Do you know the way they kind of automatically check for boot disks
I
when they're
suppose it
booting
comes up
off?
as a flash drive.
Yeah,
and it's
literally,
like,
and then
"Ooh,
just.
boot this, my guy."
But then it just loses connection to the other, to the actual operating system, and you have to go into the BIOS menu and go switch
I
it
had,
to
I had to build a computer from scratch, installing an operating system and like updating
a
the BIOS,
partition
so it was
on
like,
a little
yeah,
Google
yeah,
Chrome.
yeah, yeah.
It was fucking. The
wait,
little
what?
Chromebooks. Do you remember them?
Yeah,
They're
but they were
so
shit.
I got one for school because I was retarded, and
Yeah, sick. I had
fucking,
a laptop in school
but
too,
I was just like, fuck
LCA.
this thing. This is a terrible, terrible machine. So
Mm.
put a partition on it, got Ubuntu on it, and I was just switching between OSs every time a teacher
You see,
walked
that's all
up
right
to me.
in theory, but then like they only had like 120 gigs of storage on them. So if you partition the drive, like for Ubuntu now, it's alright.
Yeah.
But like, what could you really do with Ubuntu?
I was just using it to be discreet about having another.
Actually, yeah.
But yeah, no, like Chrome, like was really like it didn't let you do anything if you weren't connected to the internet. Like it was
Yeah?
Chrome, but it barely let you log
Actually,
in.
yeah,
Like,
it's based on Chrome, I suppose. Yeah.
literally.
I kind of do want to install like a second OS on this thing.
Try out Chrome OS, like it's.
No, I'm talking like a Linux-based thing, super security focused, so that I can have like a thing that I could literally do anything on my work network or something like.
Mm.
Because currently I have to be careful with this, because some things I do at home, you don't want to be connecting to those servers at work,
Yeah.
because I've been blocked from because the way the Wi-Fi works at work, you have a personal work Outlook account, which is linked to
We
the
use
Wi-Fi.
the same one, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
linked.
can't log into mine outside or.
Yeah, you can't.
But I
you
still
need
keep
a
on
token.
trying, like.
You need an RSA token is what it's called, and it's basically a physical key, like.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
And basically, like.
Oh, I know the ones they generate a password
Exactly,
every time you
yeah,
click.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I've basically had tabs open on this laptop sometimes and brought it into work in sleep mode, or closed down or whatever, and then turned it on. It's been on the work network, and I get blocked. You know, company name here, you're blocked, kind of thing. Like, and I have to like get onto the admin and be like, can you reactivate my account? I was on fucking XNXX. Nah, I've never been that fucking dumb, thank fuck, to leave like a private tab open with like Pornhub now or something on it, like, and bring it into work, because you'd be fucked.
Oh yeah, because it'll
Oh my
automatically
God.
connect to the
It'll
Wi-Fi.
just
Like,
refresh
yeah.
as soon as you turn the laptop on, and you're on it, like, you're on like, oh gosh, no. But I've definitely been like
this
connected to
tune,
Tor
but-
sometimes and shit, like.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, there was a guy
Bit
actually
of
fired.
Silk Road in
Can I
where?
even talk about this? I don't know. Yeah, I can
I
probably
don't know.
talk about
Can
this.
we?
From undisclosed company name, you know what I mean? So like, dude got fired for.
But if you
accessing-
piece enough episodes together.
yeah, you can probably figure it out, man. You know, fucking. Essentially, the dude was connecting to the dark web and like ordering stuff off.
Oh,
around the
you
work.
told me, yeah, Jesus, that was
He got
fucked.
sent to go on, see you later, and taken his card off him, and
Had to be removed.
he was removed from location. He tried to come
Location.
He tried to come back. He tried to come back into his office one time, and then the big boy supervisor had to be like, "Negative, sir. Get the fuck out." And
Did they call the shades or anything?
No, they just got
I
these.
swear.
They got these signs sent over from head office.
But did they rat on him for the things he was doing, like?
No, I think he was just fired, to be
That's
honest.
grand, so,
Yeah,
like, he
it
kind
was-
of got off lightly, so, like.
I actually don't know a lot of details about it because it
yeah,
wasn't really
yeah.
shared to me, to be honest. I just kind of got pieces from people around the place.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I was. All they did was they got signs sent, because the way he got in was he piggybacked. You know, what piggybacking is if you have a card to get in somewhere, someone else
Yeah.
badges in, whatever. We just got signs sent over that basically said, "Please do not allow people to piggyback in." Thank
Did
you."
it actually say piggyback?
Like, it said something like
Tailgating.
tailgating.
Yeah,
there
that's,
you go.
That's
yeah,
what they
yeah,
say in
yeah,
my
yeah,
gaff as well.
exactly. And that was it. That was literally.
Oh yeah, they're really strict about it out in this place.
One of the guys had to be put on tailgating patrol one time. Like, he was positioned at each door, and he fucking had to wear like a high vis and tell everyone as they were coming in, like, at one at a time. Even like, you don't have to like, okay, badge, open the door, go in one at a time. You can all badge and open the door once, like, because it
Yeah.
logs it, like, you know what I mean?
Their policy out in my place is that you're meant to challenge people when you see them not scanning.
Yeah,
their-
yeah.
But
yeah.
like,
But
who the
it's really
fuck's just
hard,
gonna
man.
walk up to them like, "Hi, you"?
Yeah,
But
see,
they
I'm,
say
I'm
they do-
able to because of my position, but
Yeah.
like, I still don't really feel the need. Like, I know most of the people that are coming. If I don't know the person, I'll be like, "Sorry, could you just?"
But it's for fire procedures as well, though. Is the
Yeah,
thing, because
yeah,
everyone's
there's a
kind of
system,
mapped out where
exactly.
they are. Then,
Yeah,
and if
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
fire, then they need to make sure that there's no one in the.
Yeah, we had a fire evacuation recently, actually, it was like a week ago or something, and fucking hell, a lot of people. Like, I didn't believe it, like, how big the place was, but like, I don't know, I can't give away, like, I was gonna give away like location-specific details to try and map out how many people there was, but there was like 400 people evacuated, man, and it was nuts. Jesus Christ. 400 people in like 3 minutes 26, I think was the time we got. So it was I think it was within regulation.
326, the whole building.
It was
Fuck,
two buildings.
man.
It was two buildings.
Fuck, that's class.
So yup.
I'd say only 75% of them would die then.
Oh yeah, not too bad. Like, but I mean, it's weird because like, in a fire evacuation drill, shouldn't you have people standing at certain doors and like blocking off certain exits to simulate the fire, and then people
Yeah.
have to get around it and stuff like. It's kind of pointless if every door in the building is free for you to
Yeah.
get out. Like, it's just like,
But
okay,
I guess
everyone
it's for
scatter.
I guess it's for when the fire starts immediately, like, do you know, because it'd tend to be evacuated when it's only a small fire, like.
What if it's a fucking Taliban insurgent, man? Do you know what I mean? What if the fucking reception got blown out and now 3 staircases are inaccessible? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Everyone's
suppose.
going to, you know what I mean? Everyone's going to be running down the fucking main stairs and they're just going whoop off 2 stories. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Fire safety's a balls, man. I had to do it in fucking training.
Oh yeah, sure I did it with you, I'm sure. Oh no, you weren't there at the start.
Oh yeah, you did the proper fire, like fire.
Yeah, it was
extinguisher
gas, we
training
were
and
setting
stuff,
off
yeah.
fire extinguishers and all this great crack.
We had a fire on
I
site.
put out a
actually.
rollie with
Wait, what?
I put out a rollie with a fire extinguisher.
Good stuff. Overkill to the absolute maximum
The
intent.
fire safety one kept on snapping at us for like smoking rollies and shit. And
Should've been
fucking,
like,
I was
"Shut
like,
your
I was
mouth."
walking up to take my mash off it and I had a rollie in my hand. And she was like, "Oh, you put that out," and I just threw it on the floor. Like,
I mean, she said put it out.
I mean, like,
So can't really.
I just
complain.
did extremely what I was told.
Yeah, can't really. I have autism, whatever. You know.
Do you know? I don't know if I told you this off the stream, but it's so funny. Like in the last like 2-3 weeks, especially, I've had a couple of people just run into me in the street that I just wouldn't even talk to at all. And they were like, "Oh man, I fucking watch WhatCheif all the time, man. It's so good and all this shit."
What's there to watch?
Like, well, yeah, I suppose, but like, you know, the stats really don't reflect all
No.
the people that are saying that at all.
No, no, no.
It's kind of
I don't
funny.
even know what our stats are at.
We've had that's been bopping up and down the whole time.
You up in the air. You up in the air.
I
can't
read
even
it
find to be honest.
inevitably.
By the way, I think we're actually going to keep this stream at about 2 hours because
What's it at now?
1 hour 13 because it's genuinely so much footage to
I
go
know.
through afterwards and cut up and find and like log up. Oh god, it's
Well,
rough.
do you know, for the highlights, like you don't even need to do any editing.
No,
you
you
can
see,
just
don't.
cut out specific topics.
Because when
Intro.
when I
boom.
when I throw something into the editor, right, it creates a shadow file, and like let's say now, the podcast file is like 3 gigabytes, right? Creating a shadow file that's like 3 Oh, the pizza! This guy's got pizza, man. Where do you get the pizza, man? Fuck's sake, man. Bro, shadow files are AIDS. Video editing is AIDS.
Happens with
This
Reaper
man
as well.
knows how bad video editing. I'm not even good at video editing. WhatCheif proves that quite significantly. Like, I'm not good.
Oh no, you got some solid videos out there.
Do you think? I don't know, man. Like, they're all right. There's good, a little bit of good skills, but like, oh man, I what I say is I have just the skills to drag by, like just to get by.
The
like,
drag and drop, but
just drag and drop, put stuff in, do a little bit of cutting. Although you know, it takes so long. I mean, that's it. Some videos could take like 2 days to edit, man.
fuck that. Like, I guess that's the beauty of just making tunes. Then like,
You can whop them out, bang, bang, bang.
well, not really. Like, but you generally would do it all
Yeah.
in one go, and then just kind of go back to what you've already done and kind of look
Yeah.
over it and change things.
See, it's hard to do with the video because as you build it, it becomes more reliant on the bit behind it. Like, you know what I mean? Like timing wise, like if I have a song lined up to a certain part and I delete a little bit of that,
Oh yeah, you're
the whole
fucked.
thing's gonna be off. Then like.
Well,
you know
you're
what
the
I mean?
same with tunage. And
Well, yeah, but
Mm.
actually, I've only found recently there's a thing you can do in Power Director to group things together. You select them and you click group, and then pretty much once you're done, you're done. Like, you just set it, and absolute banger. The playlist has evolved into something strange.
I know.
Something very strange. We need
It's
to.
because I kind of just use it as my own normal playlist as well, so I'm just whapping my own
I'm
shit
just
in
putting
there.
a load of random shit in there, but fuck.
I love that tune, The Pits.
Yeah,
That's fucking
yeah,
banger.
it's really good.
And oh, did you hear Wash My Hands, shorty? Will you cue that? Actually, is a bit of a banger.
You can't queue on Spotify, it's gay.
What? Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Press those 3 dots.
Where?
At the end of the tune.
Hold the beans.
Yeah, just go
Where's the
to.
song?
You scroll past it down. Wash my hands, shorty. There at the end. Yeah, there. Queue. Add to queue.
What?
Sausage.
Shut up,
You
man.
can't queue on
Don't even
Spotify and it
start.
costs money.
I don't need the queue, man. I just leave it rolling. Fuck's sake.
You can do it half as well if you.
That's You need to get Revolut, by.
I had war with them. Did you see my screenshots from customer service?
Oh yeah. Madness, bro.
But I gave him gave him a 5-star review in the end. He was actually a bro.
Fucking hero.
At the start I was a little like, what the fuck? Like, this is the only government issued document you can get apart from a passport, and there was a different section for a passport. Like, he was like, oh, they're very easy to forge.
My mum had issue with her driving license and her ID as well until she just happened to have a passport as well, so we put that in. But like, I do remember it came up saying like, oh, this is like, what did it say? Was it like
This was gay.
This was gay. Oh, have you seen my license to gay? I made this in work, right? I'm gonna go over here, stream.
Oh, print an NPass in work and send it to Sindal. An NPass.
Ah, stop. This is literally how bored I am. Look on the back. Read the small print.
This card entitles the beholder to engage in any form of gay shit pursuant to Section 3A of the Gay Shit Doctrine. Whomever this card is issued to shall gay freely without quarrel, not contempt. What the fuck? Do you just have a lot of blank cards?
Yeah, man. I have like one or two.
Oh, we could make shitty IDs with
those. You can make like fake IDs, yeah.
Well, no,
yeah.
like just
not
shitty
fake IDs,
budget
but
WhatCheif
like,
IDs.
welcome to WhatCheif kind of shit.
We nearly got IDs. Do you know, for a very broke summer, we did very well with how little money there was.
I broke, so I worked all summer. What you talking about?
Well, yeah.
You were living in the fucking in the Shadowlands, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. Nah, fuck that. I'm actually in a solid position of finance currently. Like, I'm kind of.
We're gonna be chilled there for the first time in over 12 months.
Well, you're getting like a fat paycheck. You're getting the big paycheck,
Yeah.
the big money, boys. His address is.
It's just undisclosed.
He lives in a cardboard box on Patrick Street to cut down on housing costs, so you can be rich.
Yeah, I was thinking, that's weird. I actually was thinking that while we were doing this earlier. Like, what if someone just had a decent job and a load of grades? They were like, oh yeah, I want to save all this grade and sleep in the Simon.
See, I genuinely, first of all,
the Simon's actually nearly as expensive as a gaff at the moment.
What?
Well, for a room in a gaff, yeah, it's like 40, 50 a week, dependent on a couple of things. But like, you could get a room in a house for that. Like,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Really. That's not fun.
And you get stabbed in it. Why did you skip the tune?
I don't know. Let's go back.
You prick. Oh, cue that. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
were you just pretending it couldn't cue just so?
Yeah, no, fuck your tunes. Nah, I genuinely just skipped it out of like my subconscious mind. Housing is too expensive these days, I guess. It's outrageous. It's always been expensive, like, but I'd rather.
It's uncapped in Ireland is the big problem.
Is what?
Oh yeah, did we? Yeah, no, fucking the video. Probably a good time to mention it. Actually, we did a video with Shane Collins. Came out there recently enough. The one you slept through. So we had to improvise with everything we had, but if you go over to Collins Music Official, you can see all the stuff we did with him over there. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because one of the tunes he did was about the housing crisis. It's really good, and we kind of dipped into the housing crisis a bit in the interview with him. So Shrek it out.
Check that shit out, guys.
That was the most. What was the word? That was. I wasn't able to form a sentence that well all night. No, it's all just all gone.
We have fallen off. It's cool because we're actually more than 3/4 of the way through the stream, so it's fine. We're allowed to drop off this stage. I'm probably going to cut it off just before 2 hours because fuck me, man. We want to leave out high quality content, not lots of shit content.
Quantity, not quality.
Yes, I'll tell you right now, after an hour 30, we're just going to end up talking shit. We're already talking shit. That's the whole podcast, like, do you know what I mean? And if you enjoy that shit...
WhatCheif.
We need people to subscribe so we can get, like, the funny stuff.
We have, like, 30 subscribers, in fairness.
See, live subscribers are more interesting because the thing pops up on screen and we get, like, a little... I think Gordon Ramsay appears and he's like, no, wait, is that when somebody tips? I can't remember. I'll have to go through it again. But... I don't know, man. I don't know.
Google Stadia Stadia.
I think it's a pile of shit.
Stadia.
I think it's an absolute pile of
Is
shit.
it a console itself or is it
It's a
what?
subscription service, I'm fairly sure.
But there's an actual like
And there's a device.
there's a remote.
I think, no, maybe is it.
It's a remote, yeah.
Yeah.
I have it there.
Oh, do you have it? Yeah. Okay. Fucking. I
Right.
believe it's basically you just have a subscription once you buy the device, maybe, and you
But
just
look
have
at
all
the
the games.
specs.
Are the specs good?
Yeah, I just Discord there. Pull it up
Oh,
on the
yeah,
screen.
yeah. AMD 16 gigs RAM. See, that's. Is that via the cloud though, or what's?
Well,
the
like
story?
that's all hardware stuff. Like, so I assume it's in the actual remote. But SSD cloud storage could just be the games. Oh wait, yeah. So it's got no actual storage itself apart
No.
from the RAM.
No.
So it's all. So you couldn't use it with no internet anyway. And if you had even-
oh yeah, it's fully network kind of. It has
So
to be always on kind of thing.
If
yeah.
you had only an average internet connection, it
you need
wouldn't
that
work.
fiber optic stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you
like-
can't, like, I've only just been able to like stream fucking like say no because I give my brother this laptop sometimes to play games on. He can be downstairs, and if I'm playing a game up here, I can stream it to him downstairs, and he can play it. Only recently I've been able to do that because of this fiber optic shit, man. It's absolutely outrageous. Oh my god, you can download a game in like 2 hours, 66 gigabytes, 2 hours.
Oh, that's crazy. Like.
So I pretty much I rate that very highly.
This got 2.7 gigahertz.
Gigahertz.
Yeah.
The CPU is
Processing speed, yeah.
That's not outstanding.
Like there's phones with that, like.
Yeah.
Stadia
GPU.
hardware. Oh wait, yeah, here. It can be. I need to keep reading because I can't remember the actual description of it, but it can be stacked.
Okay.
So it's CPU and GPU compute is elastic, so multiple instances of this hardware can be used to create more ambitious games. So I think what that means, they connect throughout, and then like they all kind of
fucking hive mind.
Yeah, literally, like it's
It's
just
the first hive mind.
communism, but for gaming.
Computer communism. Like, you know what I
Oh
mean?
Jesus, that fucking what? I'm not even gonna
So
bother.
basically, you could just be playing a game and you're actually using some. As long as you have a high-speed internet connection.
Like I assume that's what people like in your local network. I doubt it
See, once
means
5G is widely adopted, you could genuinely have a LAN party the size of your estate because of how
read that in primary school, but oh my god.
Oh,
First class would be downstairs play
wouldn't
versus sixth
exist.
class upstairs.
Oh my god! I never had like LAN parties, but like on the Nintendo DS, man, you get a few of them by together, man. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, 28 games of Mario
Oh,
Kart. Oh,
Jesus
28 player.
Christ.
Like they had to ban him from my primary school because no
They
no
were
one.
the highlight of school tours, man.
Yeah.
The buses and stuff, man. Oh my
Oh
god!
no, like they just banned them because all the soccer players, there was like 4 or 5 of them just outside, and the entire class was just in some little sheltered bit
Yeah,
in by the school, just away from the
Playing
sun,
Mario
just
Kart.
everyone lining up because there wasn't enough. We'd reached the max every time, like
The
there'd be
max what?
28 players, like.
Oh,
So
stop.
there'd be people like waiting
in the
until
sidelines,
someone
like,
drops
waiting
off.
for it to
Yeah.
come in, like, nah, bro.
So yeah, they were like, nah, get some fucking sunshine.
Christ.
So then we started hiding in the trees.
Hiding up in the trees.
Nah,
Into
like
the branches, brothers.
it wasn't like up in the trees, it was behind
That
them,
would
like.
be
But,
funny.
yeah.
I fucking, man, climbing trees was the best shit ever, man. I genuinely.
Oh yeah, I
it was
missed
the
that.
best
I don't-
pastime.
Now
10
it
out
just
of 10.
hurts my hands.
Yeah, I need gloves to climb trees now, like, I mean.
And if you're climbing trees, it's kind of spur of the moment. You're not going to be walking around with your tree climbing
The next
gloves,
time I
like.
climb a fucking tree, bro, will be like when Stalin is coming knocking on my door trying to fucking recruit me for the fucking militia taking over the country. I'm never needing to.
Boys.
No, I never need to climb a tree. Do you know what I mean? Fuck that. I do want to buy a hammock though. I really want a hammock to go camping, man.
Those sheltered ones are cool.
The sheltered ones, it's literally just a hammock with a tarp over it, man.
Think you can get a gimbal to mount a hammock.
Sure, this dude is literally gimbal like addicted.
I just
Can we
thinking
get a
about it.
gimbal addict cam, please, on camera too? Look at this man,
Fuck off.
this fucking guy. I mean, I wonder can I
Why
zoom
did they go to
this?
Gmail? Oh no, please don't.
I won't. I will refrain.
Hammock.
hammock
Wait,
fucking
wait,
gimbal.
wait.
What
Let's
did you
just
mean?
say
Like
camping gimbal.
camping gimbal. I don't
Camping
think you're gonna
gimbal.
find anything that's like in that
Camping
specific branch.
gimbals.
We'll see. We'll see about this. I wish I had like
Yeah.
a view of your screen.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a thing.
No?
No.
Was I right?
But it should be one that can stand in a tent in the corner of a tent and do a time
or like
lapse.
mount to the top of the tent, maybe.
Like,
yeah.
oh, a free hang gimbal.
You just hang
That's
a gimbal anyway.
that's
But when we
prob-
hung,
no,
when we
because
hung,
yeah, it does
when we
that
hung our
thing.
gimbal in the tent, it started fucking
It
having
has a
an absolute
seizure,
Yeah,
like-
yeah, it started doing some mad shit. I can't wait to zoom on my hand there in a minute. There's some dumb shit there.
I'd
Bro.
say there is some sort of free hang gimbal. Free hanging gimbal.
We have such like Google Analytics is like, what in the fuck are these boys up to?
Yeah, hang buckle lanyard.
What? You know, you hang
What?
up from like a helicopter or something.
Amazon thinks I'm a robot and I haven't even gone into the page yet.
What?
Jesus Christ. That's only ever happened to me when I'm buying something.
I don't even get that shit anymore, to be honest. Rarely, anyway.
Oh, I'm always getting
New
accused.
websites and stuff.
My IP was coming up as from Louth there for me earlier. It was very weird.
Low.
Probably shouldn't have given that
Oh,
away.
you're from Low.
Gimbal camera stabilizer hang buckle lanyard.
Send that to
Oh
me.
fuck, it's for a DSLR.
That's not fun.
Guys, that sounds like a tongue twister. Gimbal camera stabilizer hang buckle lanyard with hook clip
Do they
buckle for
have people-
DJI Ronin S.
Yo, man, do
What
they have
the
people
fuck?
like hired to just make everything expensive? What you do?
Oh, that's my tin.
Ah, that's cool.
My fucking jeans, but
Fucking, your fucking jeans, fuck's
oh,
sake.
did you ever just be sitting in the same spot for ages? You start sliding down, your jeans just start like pushing up into you. It's like,
Literally, it's like having a harness on, man. Fuck's sake.
oh, I hate those, but they're so bad.
The harness grind.
Yeah. And it's always some creep fitting them, and you're
No,
like,
the
oh yeah, I can
worst,
do it
right?
myself. And he's like, no, I have to do it myself. You're
The
like,
worst,
cool.
right, and I shouldn't even be saying this, but like when I'm lying down in work, right, and because of my uniform and the air conditioning, you can't turn the air conditioning down. You just become just too hot. It's too hot to lie down, man, and it's probably a good thing because I shouldn't be lying down in work. I'm not sleeping because I can't. It's not possible to sleep in work because I gotta hit a button every fucking hour. You know what I mean? If I do quote unquote sleep, I can sleep sitting up with an alarm set for like 40 minutes or something like that. You know what I mean? At most. Oh, this is it, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of just a lanyard.
You just sent me you sent me the Stadia again, friend.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Buy it.
Get it? Nah.
Instant Google Patreon.
Literally.
No, I
Google
need
like
this
whack.
fucking ceiling gimbal.
Ceiling gimbals.
Ceiling gimbal. No, because ceilings are solid.
Just say that again
No.
a few times, right? You keep saying it.
Nah.
Ceiling gimbal.
Stealing gimbals.
Stealing gimbals. A colleague tale.
Ceiling gimbal.
Gotta give a big shout out to anyone who's watching the stream. Probably nobody, but wagwan with it. We're gonna be. This is our closing phase. We're gonna be fucking finishing up here now soon. So
Oh, jam! It feels weird finishing at a normal time.
yeah,
Actually,
man. You gotta like. What do you have to? You have to go like catch a train, isn't it?
nah, catch a bus.
Boost.
Bus goes direct.
Ah, I see. It's the good stuff.
Free hanging gimbal.
Free hanging gimbals, please and thank you.
Genuine.
Before fucking Kirby loses his mind.
Handheld hang buckle. Oh yeah,
What's
pocket.
a hang buckle?
I think. Gimbal joint riser.
I want my joints to be risen.
Oh yeah, sham.
Yes.
Handheld hang buckle for
Fuck's
yeah.
sake, the old lady. Oh my god, noise. We're about to be noise polluted. We're about to be absolutely noise bombed. Thank fuck we're finishing.
Here, look at this thing.
Guys. What's this? Oh, is this the shit?
This is Conor McGregor's brother, Freddie McGregor.
Freddie McGregor. So wait, what?
Yeah.
It's just a hang buckle.
No, it's.
What the fuck is it, bro? It's just a lanyard.
Wait, no. No, yeah, no. Look at this. Look at the fifth picture down. That is it.
Oh, it clips to a specific gyroscopic position.
Well,
Yeah,
like.
just fucking steal their idea and figure out where to stick something on your fucking.
Wait,
own
it's on the side. Oh yeah, wait here. Do you see the way it's kind of clipped on the edge rather than the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, yours was clipped from the end, like,
No, it wasn't.
wasn't it?
I did it from the middle. Where is it?
What?
It's up there. Yeah, I did it from the
Bust
middle.
out to give him.
It's up there, in that box. No. Get up. You'll have to like scoot up
Oh,
into the
really?
fire now if you want to fucking. Shit's put away. Up on the top there now. See that black case?
Up on the mic.
Yup or sage. Right, the flag go. I think it was on the middle anyway. I do remember it being on the middle. We'll see.
Put it up on the screen there, just so we're not just
Oh yeah,
talking
fucking.
about nothing.
Here we go.
Well, I didn't mean me.
Well, you're on it now. We have a
Oh fuck
demonstration.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But
It's so heavy, man. It's just so heavy. It's outrageous. You just cannot. There's nothing you can do with it, like. It's here. The lighting is so nice now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how nice
yeah,
it is.
no,
now.
it's lovely.
Beautiful. I'm such a fan.
Do you
You
remember
turn
that?
this shit off.
Do you remember the guy who was like, "Oh, what's with the big light, man?" And we thought he was on about the ceiling light. And
Yeah,
we
you remember
realised that
this,
about
yeah,
2
yeah,
hours
yeah,
later.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's so droopy and sad looking. When
no,
it's
I
not
hear
on.
those paramedics on TV the other night. He had it there, and he was like reaching for something. He just went, the thing went flying. And he
Killed the gimbal.
no bother to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
that fiend
Yeah,
at
you
18.
fucking. I hope you're watching. You big corrupt young fella. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll cut you up.
is this on or off? Oh yes.
Off.
Oh wait, no.
You can't turn it on without the phone. No, don't turn it on without the phone being here. Turn it off. It's very bad for the motors because I expect the phone to be in it. You see?
Oh wait, now I turned it on.
No, you need to be turning that off. Yes, leave it out. It'll die. It'll die. It'll just
It
collapse.
just had a mini seizure.
Yeah, its servos just like use up a little bit of energy.
Just
within it.
like,
Fuck, is it droopy? Is it okay?
yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
it's mad droopy.
It'll turn.
Oh well, it's still kind of fucked.
Yeah, it's kind of half alive. It
Wow.
just has to like absolute tune. See, it's kind of a toss up between this and this is what we do, or what's the other one? It's at the top of the playlist. Hold Beans.
Sweet Home Alabama.
93 for the.
No, that's not this. That's you're thinking.
Oh,
of-
it's not either. Yeah. Wait.
But it's right before in the playlist, so I can understand why.
Oh,
you
is it? Yeah,
got
my brain's been
mistaken.
confused. Yo, I'm getting the saggy eyes like before. Do you remember the video that caught me absolutely zoned out? Oh man, hang on there a minute. I'm gonna pull it up for the fucking. This is gonna be the last thing we probably focus on here now.
Have you a lighter?
I am a lighter, like if I do hear.
Lemon.
Here, look. I have more additional lighters. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if I can find the video, I'll be shocked. I think it was the last highlight video. Fact, it was actually.
Did you make them public again?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hold on. Can I make it a little bit
Jeez,
bigger?
stay to me, boy.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck?
The intro is still so smooth,
That
man.
cup got robbed off me 2 days later at
Yeah?
Indy.
Oh, stop.
I was fucking working on a car park and I just had it hanging up on a fence and someone just
Yo,
grabbed it.
the
one night.
Christmas t-shirt, bro.
Oh
remember
wait,
the-
it's nearly Halloween, boy.
Yeah,
We need to do a Halloween
yeah, we
stream
need-
there on the 24th of December.
We need to do Easter, man.
Mm.
All the beans.
God, I'm so glad I cut my hair. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, we were like being eco-friendly this week. Here, wait till you see this shit, man. It's honestly the funniest shit ever, man. Oh, come on. Oh, you were ranting about the HSE and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I hope they see that.
Yeah, let's link it to them.
Realistically, oh will it? Oh yeah, wait, you can link certain times in links to yeah.
Oh yeah.
That-
Oh,
yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Where's the fucking ha? Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Oh man.
I'm remembering so many bad
Look at
things.
this. Bro, you with that?
We did so many bad things.
We did such corruption, like.
Oh.
Fuck's sake. Oh, yo, I forgot to put it up on stream this whole time.
Yeah.
We've been laughing and not.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
was wondering, alright.
Who actually cares, to be honest?
Yeah, you're
Um,
monitoring it, so we got one person watching it.
Oh,
You
well,
care.
I care somewhat. Alright, boys, I think we're going to wrap it up here, there, now, finish it up for the evening. I think it's been a very productive evening, and we've definitely highlighted lots of global issues.
And you're definitely gonna have no time to do anything else for the next 3 days.
Yeah, no, my life is actually a gone mission now. I'm back to work when? What day is it today?
I don't know, man.
What do you mean?
Oh, tomorrow's fuck, I'm back to work
Oh,
tomorrow.
it's Monday tomorrow. I'm back to work Wednesday,
I'm
guys.
actually kind of relieved though. I fucking, weekends where you're nothing to.
Yeah,
Screen. I actually rather be in work after like one day. After one sleep, and it's like, yeah, back to work.
To be fair. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys. And
Arnya,
he will catch you.
Arnya, G'nay for
Down with Dog of the Ray and Allah
That's
Akbar.
probably who the one viewer was the whole time.
Do you think? Oh yeah, God's favourite
He's
podcast.
always watching.
He's
That means there's always
watching.
one viewer.
Peace out,
Oh
homie.
Jesus! Oh fuck! Oh.
What happened?
Oh, it's okay. Oh, no, I dropped the laptop. I slammed on a key and everything went white, but it was just it loading something. Oh,
Very happy about your
that
progress.
was karma for the blasphemy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
okay.
that's Christ punishing us. Alright, we'll get out of here before we die.
Run.
Peace.